Breen from sharingyogaandrealliveyoga.com, and here we are with another live streaming yoga class on August, 28th, somewhere around there. Yeah, August 28th, 2017. Nice day out today. Even though it's August, it felt a little bit like fall the last couple of mornings. It's been cool out. The sun is setting a few minutes earlier each day, and you can feel it coming. Labor Day is this weekend. School's starting up, and we'll be taking this show on the road. We're going to take the live streaming yoga classes around the globe. I'm going to be live streaming yoga classes from India, Nepal, and Thailand starting in mid-November, so stay tuned for that. And if you think that you know of anybody who would like a subscription to the online streaming classes, certainly let them know about it. It's going to be a great opportunity as I delve even deeper into my personal yoga practice and then begin to share that with you on location. So let's begin seated tonight. Find a comfortable seated position, and then go ahead and sit up tall and close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And again, a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And one more time, a deep breath in, followed by a deep breath out. Think about how your body feels today, right now. Think about your state of mind. Maybe you've had a nice relaxing day. Maybe you've had a hectic day. Maybe you're just finishing your day or just starting your day. But notice the state of mind. And then step away from the mind and step away from the physical body and just notice your breath. Bring your awareness, bring your attention to your breath. Follow the breath as it comes into your body, and follow the breath as it leaves your body. Take one more deep inhale and one more deep exhale. And then go ahead and blink the eyes open. Good. So we'll begin with some warm-ups, and one of the warm-ups that I don't do that often is a Bhastrika breath. Usually pranayama is done, traditionally, pranayama is done after Shavasana and before meditation. But today we're going to use Bhastrika breath as a warm-up. So you're going to bring nice loose fists at about shoulder height. Sit up wicked tall, bring the chin up a little bit. And then you're going to connect movement and breath together here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Five, four, three, two, and last one. Good. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Close your eyes for a moment. Go inside. the eyes again. Round 2. Nice loose fist at about shoulder height. You're inhaling and exhaling through the nose as long as you're not congested. Sitting up tall, and then we begin a little bit faster this time. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Once again, close the eyes. Concentrate on your breath. And open up the eyes. One more round. Really fast this time, as fast as you can go. And begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Close the eyes again. Allow the body to be still just for a couple of moments. And then go ahead and open the eyes up. Now, take your hands to whatever shin is out in front. Take your hands to whatever shin is out in front. And you're going to inhale and pull yourself forward and up. Try to arch the back and look up. And then as you exhale, let the chin come down toward the chest. Lean back and round the back. Inhale, pull yourself forward and up. Look up, arch the back. And as you exhale, slowly drop the chin, round the back, and lean back as far as you can. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, round and come down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll try half a dozen more, moving along at your own pace. You're connecting movement that you're initiating in your own body with your inhales and exhales. Good. Next time you're up, stay nice and upright. Release the hands onto the knees or thighs. Close the eyes. Follow the breath as it comes into your body. Follow the breath as it leaves your body. And then open the eyes up. Let's try another pranayama, another breathing technique. Again, we're using these as warm-up techniques at the beginning of our practice today. So this is a version of Kapalabhati breathing. Maybe not a version that you're familiar with, or maybe you are. Who knows? So the idea is that we're only focusing in this technique with the exhale, right? Exhale, 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 exhale. So you can think about that is that you're at your 100th birthday party, right? You're just turning 100 years old and you've got this giant cake and it's got 100 candles on it, of course, right? And you're having your 100th birthday because you've done all this yoga and you've lived to be a ripe old age. So you're gonna blow those candles out one at a time, right? Exhale, exhale, exhale. You don't think about the inhale. The inhale will just automatically happen. And it goes like this. So try it with me. Ready? Five, four, three, two, one. Big breath in. Big breath out. Close the eyes. Relax for a moment. And then go ahead and open the eyes again. Now, we only blew out about 20 or 30 of those candles, so we're going to have to try again, see if we can get the rest of them blown out. And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Big exhale. Close the eyes. Concentrate on your breath. And then open your eyes up. Let's bring the legs out in front. And you shake the legs out a little bit. And then you're going to bend your knees like this. And you're going to bring your hands right behind your knees, or just take the fingers and slide them in. There's a big tendon right there on the outside of the knee, just above the knee. And you're going to try to keep the knees together. And you're going to inhale and sit up tall. And then as you exhale, try to keep the knees together. Bring the chin toward the chest and lean back, but keep the hands right where they are on the knees. Then inhale, come up, look up. Exhale, move back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. And then inhale up, and we'll stay up. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other. And release the hands here. Good. Slide the hands back. Let the legs straighten out. Point the toes. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, press out through the heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Now let the legs relax. You're going to bring your hands a little bit closer to your hips like this. Press out through the heels as much as you can comfortably and sit up tall. You might feel a pulling or some resistance or tightness on the back of your legs, back of your thighs, back of your knees. That's quite normal. Press out through the heels as much as you can comfortably and breathe. And then relax the legs and shake them out. Now go ahead and take the soles of the feet together. Draw your heels in as close as you can, comfortably. Sit up tall again. Now inhale, draw the knees up toward each other. Exhale, knees move down toward the floor. Inhale, the knees up. Exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Nice and easy as we begin to warm up the hip area. Good. And then allow the knees to relax. Now we'll take a cross-legged position again. This time I'm going to ask you to move forward and walk the fingertips out in front. You can have the hands flat on the floor or the fingertips like this. Draw the chin down toward the chest. And then begin to walk the arms over toward the right hand side. Allow your seat or your sit bones to be grounded so that your entire butt is touching the floor. You don't want to lift up or lean over. Then walk the hands back through center and then over toward the opposite side. And then back through center. And then we'll come up. Now interlace your fingers and press your palms up toward the ceiling. Drop your head back and look up toward the hands. And then nice and easy, you'll just bring your head side to side. And then back to center. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, release the arms. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, relax. Now go ahead and bring your fingers and interlace them like this and sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to move side to side here. A little bit of seated twisting action. So you want to keep your hands about a foot away from the chest. Keep the elbows up as you move side to side here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then we'll slow it down. And back to center. Now, press the palms up toward the ceiling again. This time drop the chin down toward the chest. Lengthen up. And then slowly you'll draw the chin up toward the right armpit. Back down through center. Up toward the left armpit. Back down through center. And then switching side to side. Nice and easy. Chin is moving toward the armpit and then back to center and toward the other armpit and back to center. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now next time the chin is down toward the chest, pause, inhale, look up, and then press up, draw the arms back, and as you exhale let the hands float down to the floor. Take the left hand over toward the right knee and thigh. Move the right hand out back. Inhale and sit up tall. Exhale, twist and turn and look toward the right hand side. And then back through center and over toward the opposite side. Sitting up tall, inhaling, and as you exhale, twist and turn and look toward the left hand side. And then back to center. And now go ahead and shake the legs out in front again. And then we're going to move down onto our back next. So when you get here, just bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor about a foot apart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And release the arms alongside the body. And bring the right knee and thigh up in toward the chest. And straighten out the left leg and allow that to relax on the floor. Press out through both heels. So you're trying to draw the right knee and thigh toward the upper body, but without using the arms. And then you're going to release and switch sides. Left knee's going to come up. Press out through both heels. And then you're trying to draw the left knee and thigh toward the torso without using your arms. and then switch. And then switch. And then release both feet to the floor. Next, you're going to pick up the right knee and thigh, grab a hold of it, and begin to draw it toward the upper body. Straighten out the left leg, press out through both the heels. Now, bring the head and shoulders up off the ground, press the lower back into the floor, and then switch sides. And then switch sides. And then switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Last time on the left. And bring both knees and thighs up in toward the chest. Relax the head and shoulders back down onto the floor. And then allow the thighs to move far apart from each other. You're still drawing the thighs toward the upper body, but you're allowing them to come as far apart as they can comfortably. And then keep the knees and thighs wide apart. Allow the thighs to come away from the body now, so that at some point the straight arms are holding the weight of your legs. And then slide the hands over so that you're grabbing the knees from the inside of the leg like this. Draw the knees closer together. Grab the knees from the outside, pick up the head and squeeze everything together. And then drop the head back down to the floor. Now you'll try to keep the knees close together. Allow the thighs to come away from the torso. Inhale here. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, they come out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three more at your own pace. Now allow the feet to come to the floor. The feet are together. Allow the knees and thighs to move apart so the soles of the feet are together. Allow the inner thighs to relax, the hips to relax, and the lower back to relax a little bit. Focus on your breath. And then bring the knees back together. Separate the feet now so they're about a foot apart. And pick up your head and look down and make sure that the feet are parallel and the toes are pointing straight ahead or in a little bit. And then rest the head and shoulders back down onto the floor. And when you're ready, inhale and lift the hips and lower back up off the ground. Tuck the shoulder blades toward each other. Press the feet firmly into the floor. Press the hips and lower back up away from the floor. And now breathe deep. Engage your glutes and keep them engaged. And then go ahead and lower down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then lift up one more time. Try to keep the knees a little bit closer together than you did last time. Tighten up the glutes again. press into the feet and come up as far as you can comfortably. And shift your awareness to your breath. And slowly lower down. Walk the heels a little bit further away from the hips, and then slowly move the knees side to side. And then we'll release. Draw the knees back up in toward the chest. Pick the head up and squeeze everything together. And then we're going to make our way back up to seated, and we'll transition next onto the hands and knees. Once you're here, you want to have the knees directly underneath the hips, the wrists directly underneath the shoulders. And we'll connect movement and breath again. Inhale, look up, drop the belly down. Then as you exhale, keep the arms straight, drop the head, push the top part of the back up toward the ceiling. Inhale, look up, belly comes down. Exhale, drop the head and round the back. Inhale, look up, belly comes down. Exhale, drop the head and round the back. Inhale, look up, belly comes down. Exhale, drop the head and round the back. And we'll keep going. Maybe squeeze out half a dozen more of these. Next time you're inhaling and looking up and dropping the belly down, pause right there, but keep breathing in that inhale position. So the belly's dropping down, you're arching the lower back, the lumbar spine, arms are straight, you're trying to look forward and up, and you're breathing deep. And then take it into the exhale position and stay there. So the arms are straight, you're pressing the hands into the floor, tucking the chin toward the chest and rounding the back. And breathing, inhaling and exhaling here, maybe tightening up the abdominal muscles. And then back to a neutral spine. Separate the knees a little bit further apart and come down into child's pose and relax. And then we'll come back up onto the hands and knees. So from here, I'll bring your right arm and your left leg up into the balance pose. Focus on steadying the body by steadying your breath and steadying your gaze. And then release and switch sides. And then switching sides. And then release and switch sides. Left arm right leg. And then you're going to release. Now bring your knees together and your feet together and begin to sit back towards your heels. Now remember, if this is uncomfortable, then you just bring the weight forward onto the hands or fists and you begin to ease your way back there. And don't worry about it if you're here and that's it. That's fine, right? You're showing up for yoga class and you're doing the poses to the best of your ability. There's no prize if you get your butt to touch your heels. You don't become enlightened if your butt touches your heels, right? So that's not the goal. The goal is to show up, focus on your breath, and do what you can every week or every day. Whether you're tuning in once a week or whether you're watching the repeats of all of these yoga shows and you're doing it on a daily basis. Next, we're going to work into downward facing dog a number of times and then take it into a little bit of a flow. Okay? So I just want to re-cue my music. There it is. See how I did that? Bluetooth wireless right here. Take the hands, bring them forward, press the palms of the hands flat, toes point down into the floor, and then come up and back into your down dog. Now, your down dog may look like mine or it may not look like mine, that's fine. But the idea here is we're going to do this pose probably about 5 or 8 times. So you just want to get a feel for how you feel in this down dog tonight, in your down dog tonight. Your heels are relaxing toward the floor, the knees are probably bent for the first couple, and the chin is tucking toward the chest, and then gently the hips are pressing back. And then we'll drop down to the knees together, feet together, sit back toward the heels. And then concentrate on your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Hands come forward, toes point down, up and back into down dog again. Now this time, bend and unbend your knees. That will help stretch out the muscles on the back of the legs, the calf muscles and the hamstrings. And then drop down to the knees together, feet together. And sit back toward the heels and relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Hands come forward, point the toes down, up and back into down dog. Now we're going to straighten the legs, push the hips back, and see how things feel. Now look forward. You're going to move forward into a plank pose. So here you're going to engage your thighs, bend your elbows just a tiny bit and look forward. Then lower down. Point the toes back toward the wall behind you. Keep the feet on the floor. Bring the chin, chest, and shoulders up. Squeeze the thighs and glutes. And now you're in cobra pose, breathing but squeezing. And then come to hands and knees. And right back into downward facing dog. Shorten your stance by about 1 inch. Straighten your legs. Engage your thigh muscles. And then press the hips back a little bit. Look forward, move forward into a high push-up, into plank pose. Elbows are bent. Thighs are engaged. Abdominal muscles are engaged. Now, as you lower down this time, try to keep the elbows tucked in. Point the toes. Look forward. Press up into cobra a little bit, or all the way up into upward facing dog. Then to hands and knees. Back into child's pose and relax. Up onto hands and knees. Point the toes down into the floor. Up and back into downward facing dog. And then look forward, come forward into plank. Lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Drop to the knees and come into child's pose and relax. Come up onto the hands and knees and come all the way up on top of the knees. Step your left foot forward. Now this is a little bit of a different twist than you might be used to in the knee down lunge. Normally in the knee down lunge I'd have that front foot way forward like this, but today we're going to pull it back. And the alignment for this version is that the right thigh is perpendicular to the floor and your left shin is perpendicular to the floor and your left toes point in a little bit, right? So the hips are not moving forward like this, and this foot is very, very close to you today, not way out in front there. Now you're going to take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee and thigh, and then you're going to bring the hands together here at heart center. So align the left knee so it's perfectly sits right on top of that left ankle, and then you're going to begin to twist and turn. You can try to arch the back a little bit if you'd like, and breathe. And then you're going to release, and then we'll switch. Left knee to the floor, right foot comes out the front. So make sure you're really upright here. If the left thigh is perpendicular to the floor, that means there's a 90-degree angle here, and the right shin is perpendicular to the floor. Right toes point in a little bit. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee and thigh. Hands come together, and then you twist and turn. Make sure that you align the right knee perfectly on top of the right ankle, and then twist and turn, try to arch the back, and breathe deep. And then release. Next, we'll return to seated. Have the legs straight out in front. Take your strap or grab a hold of your feet. And again, we'll focus on alignment here today versus how far we can pull ourselves into the stretch or into the pose. So the toes point straight up toward the ceiling. Lengthen up through the upper body. Keep the heels touching the floor and breathe. So remember at the beginning of class we sat in Dandasana like this with the hands here, and you felt that tightness or that resistance or that pulling on the back of the legs. That should have lessened a little bit by now, but maybe not a lot. And then as things feel a little bit better, I'll just take a little bit of a closer grip toward the feet. Again, you want to go through that set of cues. Toes point straight up. You're pressing down into your seat so that you're lengthening through the upper body. And then after maybe 6 or 12 breaths, you can feel free to hinge at the hips a little bit more. You bend the elbows out to the side and take the pose a little bit further. And then you'll really begin to feel that stretch on the back side of the legs. then we're going to release. Now, if you've got a block, foam block, or a meditation cushion, you want to take that foam block or meditation cushion and have a seat on it. Remember what this does here, if you're using a meditation cushion or a block, is that it allows you to come into a seated position where you can do some breathing exercises, pranayama, or meditation, and that your hips will be level or higher than your knees. And your back will be straighter, right? See how tall I can sit up here? When I don't have that meditation cushion or that block, the knees are coming up off the ground and my back is rounded and I'm sitting like this, and I'll have to meditate or do my breathing like this for a few minutes. That's going to be uncomfortable, right? So I can make myself much more comfortable and have 100% greater alignment by propping myself up onto that block, and then the knees are below the hips, the back is much straighter, the spine is much taller, and then we'll work with a meditation tonight. So a simple meditation. This is a simple meditation. We may have done this once or twice before, but you're going to place your hands on your knees or thighs, palms face up, right? And you get a closer look here. So pay attention here for a minute. As you're inhaling, right? So these, the hands are on your knees and thighs. As you're inhaling, the tips of the index fingers are going to touch the tips of the thumbs, and as you're exhaling, you're going to open up the hands and spread the fingers wide, right? So inhale, exhale. Good. So let me sit back down and we'll try it together. Good. So hands face up, sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, connect the tip of the index finger with the tip of the thumb. As you exhale, open up the hands and spread the fingers wide. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Then take a deep breath in. As you exhale, relax. Slowly blink the eyes open. And bring your hands together at your heart center. We'll say namaste, namaste, namaste. I'm David Breen from Sharing Yoga and RealLiveYoga.com. It's been my pleasure to share yoga practice and meditation practice and my breathing practice with you this evening. And I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.